give up. Hello, my lovely YouTubers. So in this video, we are going to be doing another out and about video. It's been a really long time since I've done one of these, but I haven't really gone anywhere or done anything super exciting. In fact, I've just been working and going to school, and that's why I haven't made some videos recently, because of those reasons that I just stated. So today's out and about video is going to be really good. We are going to the Triangle Orchid Society show, and you may be saying to yourself, wow, this is a really strange time of the year for a show, and I agree with you, but I'm also really excited because kind of around this time of the year, there's not a whole lot of things to do orchid related. It really starts to wind down. You know, if you purchase on eBay or you purchase on other websites, you start to slow down on that as well, because nobody's got money for those heat packs, you know what I'm saying? That extra $4 can be spent on an orchid. I just spit everywhere. This is around the time of the year that everything just starts to slow down, so it's nice to have something that you can go to and still get your orchid fix. So I'm actually going to be clerking at this show. I am so excited about that. So I'm going to take you guys along with me, and we're going to do some clerking things, and yeah, let's do this. I've been up since about 3 in the morning because where this orchid show is at is about 4 hours and some change away. So I had to get up at 3 in the morning so that I can be there by 7:45-ish. I think they start their judging at 8 o'clock, 8:15. So I'm kind of sneaking in that time slot there. Whenever you're getting directions from your GPS, my favorite time is because you know when you start out with your GPS, it's like, in the next 500 miles, you will continue on this road, and then it starts dwindling. It starts getting smaller and smaller, and eventually you get to the point where it's like, in 0.5 miles, turn right, then make an immediate left, and you're like, oh, thank God, I'm almost there. But the worst time is that first direction where it's like, oh, in the next 500 miles, you'll continue straight. Oh, thank you. 500 miles. That's awesome.
There is a 5-minute slowdown on I-40 West in 5 miles. You are still on the fastest route.
5-minute delay. I don't like 5-minute delay. Great. That's just great. 5-minute delay. Out and about, out and about. I can't wait to go out and about. Yeah. Out and about, out and about. I can't wait to go out and about. Fall is in the air. And you don't see fall where I live, but coming to North Carolina, I'm seeing all the leaves changing colors, which is awesome. Something I don't get to see because Charleston just pretty much stays its same boring self, which that's what you get for living along the coast. Going like 85 miles per hour, and this guy is riding my tailgate, riding my ass. And I can't say that I really like this too much. 85, come on, man. I'm going as fast as I can without worrying about a speeding ticket, which 85 and a 65, don't tell on me. Oh my God. Oh, and this man's gonna cut me off. Oh, no, he's not. Thank you. Thank you for not cutting me off. That's so nice of you. Oh my God. I've been driving for hours and hours, and I couldn't even film for you guys through most of this because it was dark up until about 30 minutes ago. It's 7 o'clock now. So up until about 30 minutes ago, it was pitch black. So for most of my journey, you didn't get to hear my singing or hear my antics, I suppose. traffic is slowing down. Oh, this is no fun. No. No. Dang it. Well, it said only a 5-minute delay, so we shall see if the GPS was correct or if it lied to me and it's going to be a long wait. Which I hope it isn't, because I'm already running a little bit behind as it is. Come on. I like when people just like look over into my car and see me talking to myself. That's the best part about filming. Wish the lighting would frickin' make up its mind. Oh, come on. This is bow honky. That's the bad thing about having a stick shift when there's traffic. Really sucks shifting. Oh, poop. So this orchid show is at the Duke Botanical Gardens. I think it's like Sarah Duke Botanical Gardens. And the judging starts at 8, between 8 and 8:15, I guess, whenever they decide to start it. Hopefully they don't start without me, because that would, oh my god, that's not a 5-minute wait. Oh, you know when you go over a hill and you crest the hill and you can see down at the bottom? I can totally see down at the bottom, and it's just red taillights as far as the eye can see. So this is perfect. Hey guys, so we are at the Duke Gardens, the Sarah P. Duke Gardens, and I just got done with judging, which was so much fun. And here's my little badge. I'm official, and I had so much fun. Like I said, I'm trying to be quiet because there's other people in the gardens, and this is like a really, really beautiful area. They got a really nice venue. There were tons of plants. I wish I could go back in and show you guys the whole entire setup, but there was actually an event later today going on, and so that's why I couldn't do it. And they actually don't even open up to the public until tomorrow, which I won't be here, unfortunately, so I had to get all of the judging and get my plant fix today while I could, before I make the 4-hour drive back home, which I was talking to some of the other judges, and yeah, 4 hours is not that long of a drive compared to some, so I definitely could have it worse, but you know, 4.5 hours, still a long drive. So anyways, I am getting ready to get in my car and make that drive again. Just had to show you guys this tree because it's so cool. Look, it is a weeping bald cypress, and it sort of goes above and then comes over onto the side, so it creates like this little tunnel thing, which I think is super, super cool. You'll probably be able to see it when I see the little tunnel. So cool. So I'm on my way back home. Of course, I'm hitting lots and lots of traffic. It's like peak rush hour here. It's 4:00 p.m. on a Friday, so yeah, there's lots of traffic in the Durham area. But I highly recommend, if you are in the Durham-Raleigh area, that you go check out the show. It is awesome, awesome, and it's probably one of the best organized and displayed orchid shows that I've ever been to, and I'm not just saying that because I know that the Triangle Orchid Society is going to be watching my video, because now the secret is out and everybody knows me, and so I can't say mean things or hateful things. No, I wouldn't do that anyways. I do give my honest opinion, and honestly, it was so beautiful inside the exhibit area. It had exposed wooden beams, which I'm a big fan of. It gives that log cabin type feel, and Durham is near the Appalachian Mountains, so it just really puts the whole thing together. There were orchid societies from Virginia, of course from South Carolina and North Carolina, so it just had a great display of orchids, all different kinds of genera. I mean, there were cymbidiums, cattleyas, dendrobiums, amazingly grown species. It was just a really, really nice show, and one that I wasn't expecting for this time of the year, because there isn't a whole lot blooming during this time of the year. It was like going to a spring show in the winter, so that was just a real treat for me, and I am really grateful to the folks at the Triangle Orchid Society for putting it on and allowing me to come. And I did a little bit of student judging, a little bit of clerking, and I just had a blast. I learned so much, which, you know, I always learn something at these events, whether it's, you know, about orchids or about people. So it was good, and I recommend, if you're in the Durham or Raleigh area, that you attend this show, because you'll be wowed. The two vendors that are there are Woodland Orchids, and there's the Orchid Trail. Both are really, really good vendors, and the Orchid Trail and Woodland Orchids have a nice, and the sun is really in my face, which is awesome. They both have a really nice collection of species, and Woodland Orchids also does some really nice hybrids. Two really good vendors are going to be there, and the show opens up tomorrow, which is Saturday, and I believe it goes until Sunday. So definitely go and check it out. There were some awards given out at this event, some really nicely flowered plants that deserve to be awarded, so that was fun getting to sit in on that. And you know, I feel like at each show I'm a little bit more involved, and that's one of the things that I like. You're not just thrown into something, they gradually ease you into the process, and they gradually, you know, they teach you how to judge orchids, and it's not all the information all at once. So, well, at least the traffic has cleared up a little bit, so hopefully I can get home at a decent time. My GPS has me getting home around like 8 o'clock at night. So I left home, it was dark, I'm getting home and it's gonna be dark, so I probably won't be able to look at my orchids until tomorrow. I've just been a really bad orchid mom, and I haven't looked at my plants in a while because I've been so busy with school and work. Honestly, I wish YouTube was my job, because I would make videos for you guys all the time, and we just have a happy little party, kumbaya, and talk about orchids. That would be the best job in the whole world. Just talk about orchids all day, every day.